coverage of the National Football League to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service. So good to have you with us. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
Stage on the tee. We go on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. No motion there, tight end Johnson. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Good recovery. He's back within a couple of yards of that first down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Vick. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Let's go now.
At the 39-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now, Vick. Left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after 2nd down.
The drag route is good. Early into the hands of some pressure. Easy.
Warriors 7.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Cook it, 18, 5. Ready.
To throw, here's Vick. That is hauled in at the 5. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back with more.
Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Vic gonna look to throw. Rolling right, looking up. In the end, incomplete. It'll bring up second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing is Vic. Flush to his right. This one caught just past the pylon. Andre Johnson. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Max 8, Buffalo 18.
To the air, it's Vic. Moving outside the pocket, and he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. It's first.
Dragon 6.
Back to throw. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Allen. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. Exiting the... He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth. They'll begin with a...
Buffalo 18, Pioneer. Panther, Chef 60.
To throw. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He's able to get away from one man. He's taken down for a loss on the play. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
19, Tiger. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Taking off and trying to get there. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Results in a first down.
Ready.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Now, this looks like a run. No place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. On 3rd down, it's Vic. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
The motion man is Johnson. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Jeanette. 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 15-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
The motion man is Johnson.
Ready.
To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be So these two teams should end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready? Cowboy 80!
The motion man is Johnson.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
70 Ranger! Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Forced to his right. And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2.
65.
It's third down and goal.
Panther 60!
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
So while there's some temptation to go for this ball, I think the smart thing to do here is take the 3 points, make this a 2-possession game. But I think he's at least considering it. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does here on fourth down.
Panther 60!
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
He'll step up and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Let's go now!
First down.
Here's Vic. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's inside the 30. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. Listen to this crowd. These guys need to stop on this 2-point conversion. Throwing now. Vic. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Just a complete breakdown there by the hands team, Mike. They have to find a way to recover that ball. But now the kicking team's offense takes the field. Together. Get in position, but this ball has to get.
Behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here. Job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. Never on first down, but that's exactly the case here. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
Ready.
That is incomplete. Here we go. Be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back. There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Escaping the... That is caught! And they're going to move this ball 25-yard line. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go. Here is first...
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, let's go!
Now. Taking a throwaway, and he's taken down. So it's a win here for the Bills. Points, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. My partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody. Championship Series and their families. With Greg Olson, glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. Matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on, prevents as many. We see it week in and week out. The correlation getting big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
Calf, the motion man. Here's Williams to begin with a pass out to Johnson. And he's brought a team of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding it.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running backs and make the defense tackle. Really all this is, something small turns into a nice pickup.
this throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing again. Williams flushed to his right. Off he.
It's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Got his man, that's Grant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are... On first and 10, it's Williams. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could when he turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice down.
Bears in possession. Here to start. Looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They're trying the left side with Swift, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll try to run for it.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Forced out wide. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Out to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Every defensive coordinator, like in the NFL, preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without...
Here's a designed run.
I promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for...
Throwing is Vick. Now a ball, middle of the field. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw, here's Vick. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone.
Can you tackle me? Push me out of bounds. Just push me out of bounds and get the safety. I have no idea what's going on. Who have the? I think the center have the ball. I'm sorry, brother. It's showing the kicking meter for me. I really don't know what's going on right now. And I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, so whatever angle you have, just push whoever got the ball out of bounds. I can only see the field goal post. Is it not going out of bounds? Like, I can't flip. I can't do nothing.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a... Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now our score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, that's not going to work out. Oh, that is a safety. Well, you do not see that very often from that area going forward, not that far backward. A shocking safety for the defense.
It is shocking, Mike, and to be frank, you just can't go backwards in this point of the field, and not only do you lose the yardage, but you give the defense an easy opportunity to capitalize with the 2 points.
On the return, it's Hill. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. In just a moment.
Get it?
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here he is, Tyreek Hill, back to return. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On the give, it's Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Caught left side by Odunze. First down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They find a way to keep the drive going. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Pushed out to his left. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their time as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. Pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw is Vic. And he'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Vic going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Here we go. 19 shots. Cougar 19.
To the air. It's Vic. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter.
Now, 19, 6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles. Cougar 19, Warriors 70.
They'll drop to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Dolphins!
What a play call there. Every offensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they have got to have it plays. They got a short list of calls for these exact situations. Tie game, fourth quarter, put the ball in the hands of your offense, and man, they come through and deliver.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead. So after the touchdown and the two-point conversion, the lead as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This is 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Moving left. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Williams to the air once more. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the and save a timeout. Throwing is Williams. Forced out wide. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5. Here comes second down. Now Williams. Pass taken in by Johnson. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Now this is going to be fighting. Loses the football. And that was very nearly a disaster. This, fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
First down, Chicago.
They'll run with and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
to throw. It's Williams. Headed left, buying time. He's going to run it. And the Bears have first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 9. Here's Williams. Moving to his left. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. 2nd down, goal to go. Here's Williams now to flushed to his left. That is incomplete. So the task, time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So a win here for the Dolphins. What a finish to this one. Comes up in clutch time to seal it on the final play. Walks off the field with the victory. So that EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the important plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games, and you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Here's Vic. Touchdown. And on the opening drive, getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
70.
Do it himself. And he is not going to make it. They stop. This remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A play fake. Now Williams. Just trying. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got him there, running with them, and they connect. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Escaping to his left. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's outside the pocket. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get forward for getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 6.
What is up? That. Punch first.
Williams. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Roll for Tunze. Touchdown, Bears. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. The Bears move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing is Vic. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Cougar 19. Go.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Cougar 19.
Vic. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and he stopped the clock as well. Here's a designed run. He takes off. And some good footwork. For a gain of 8. Second and a yard. To throw, here's Vic. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the
20-yard line.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
The motion man is Johnson. Throwing on second down, Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, it's Williams. On the move left. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good. Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The motion. Run on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
They'll come up now for second down. 4. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Vegas! Yeah. Tempo.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Makes the stop.
Brings up
Second down and 8. They'll stick with him pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Come with 50 plays in this first half. Here's third and 7.
Vegas! Yeah.
Working out of the gun, here's Willing to the left. And on third down, incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, They find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kicks out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be beyond the 40-yard line. So the first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Vic gonna look to throw, going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. This is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Second down. Now a handoff running right. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. 2 yards for 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the...
A loss of 2. Brings up
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Exiting. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the end. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
That's over the middle, and the visitors force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Ready, set. 19, 20, 17.
To the air, it's Vic. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery.
Nothing but concede. Like, what am I do? Continue to try with 2 minutes on the clock. You get the ball once and take 1 kneel. Run the full quarter. Like, and And then do the rest of this series. Yeah, about to concede. I hate that you guys got to see me concede back to back like this, but there's no point in playing a 5-game tournament when you have one loss to lose. You know, I'm tired of this pack. Just gonna grab everybody, just gonna grab everybody, but in game, body useless. Now we gotta do this restart. Reaching up for God.
Shore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
And the only thing with that is it's kind of late, so I don't even know if I'm gonna start a new run. That was hours by itself, that stream. And that was because that one guy, or not the guys, took long. It's like you can accelerate the clock, you can turn it on. People rage quit because it's just an event. It's not like ranked head to head. So they're trying to make you rage quit to easy win. Take long. Pretty much make you feel like, oh no, I'm about to get off this. Alright, let me see some. Gotta make some adjustments. Trying to see what we need. That's the Chris Johnson everybody using. Taylor, okay, that makes sense. Six minutes, 8 seconds. 93 Josh Jacobs. Alrighty, gone. Can I watch this live? Like, find out. I've never live bid on something, so I don't know how this gonna go. I've always like bid later. I can use Josh Jacobs in my lineup though. Okay, 4 minutes. For the most part, we're gonna just, chillax and try and get this done. No sponsorship or nothing like that, but we got strawberry cupcake. That's what they're about. I'm gonna get a chocolate one, but I saw the strawberry one. I was like, ooh, I got it. How the bottom look? How the top look? I don't know how I feel about it. We snipe them. We might resell them. This one was over there. Nothing was. Buy and resell to buy LTV back, depending on how I feel. 8 was my jersey number, so you know. We like Jeff J. The countdown is going on. I still say 1 bid, 2 bids. Uh-oh. Okay, just 2 so far. It's gonna start erasing once the numbers start going down, so we're gonna just watch it closely. Two bids, 3 bids, oh shit. 4 bids, oh shit. I'm assuming that's 2 people going back and forth right now. Speaking towards the end. I learned this years ago. Trying to buy stuff off of eBay. Price is going up for sure. If it surpassed 119, we're skedaddling. But that's why it's going up. Well, every time they place a bid, it adds 30 seconds. Every time someone places a bid, it adds 30 seconds. 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 passing at 119 look like. Out there, babe. That's it right there. Remember that 121 now. The rest of these guys aren't that good. Yeah, wait it out. Defense because it's offense that needs fixing. Give the try to go to catalog and that's what it's in. What is he gonna be in for? What? He ain't playing with that Johnson part. I do not blame them. Playing with them. I see. Check out my son. Maybe 4 more tokens for the 93. 92, 94, 4 more tokens. We'll get them. Chat don't pop up. My chat been messed up. I gotta open the apps to see him. Yeah, I gotta pull off. That's what I would have caught. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to put the chat on the right side. Somebody named YT Prime 22, he goes up too, and I did not see that. So I definitely gotta fix that about my stream. I think I took it off on accident, trying to, trying to make it look a little better and move stuff around. I think I took it off on accident, trying to, trying to make it look a little better. But we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Trying to see. It's late. I ain't trying to jump back in these matches, man. I've been winning, I've been losing, I've been getting cheated. All right. Let's do it. I'm going back in it. I'm going back in it. Going back in it.
This is the Madden from USAA Stadium as the official partner NFL. USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Tarico, Greg Olson excited for this one. Partner,
This game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the pass. That is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams, very.
It's 1st and 10.
Hey, man, Franco! Let's go now. Ready?
First carry for... The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now, here's...
Tiger!
Now, Vic. That's on Parker. He is knocked down, Parker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down. More and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Ready?
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. To throw right away is Vic. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line.
It's going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now, this looks like a design run. The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it. Well, they come up with the turn. Defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, time a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense. So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. Go, Reed.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not much there. He's back. No gain on that. So a turnover-filled 1st quarter has come to an end. What 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back with more ultimate team after this.
On the set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw is Vic. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, it's Vic. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here. And 10. Here's Vic. He'll get that out to... And he will tackle behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll air one out. He's around, but it is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just came here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
19 Lions. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Johnson, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, so we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? First and goal. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark him short.
Roll. Cowboy 80. Unlock line.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark him short. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Steady.
Throwing here on third. The goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Tyreek will get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 20. Vic going to throw to start this drive. On the run to the right. It's just forced. Second and 5. He'll look to throw. Deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. Shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. And that one is through. It is a touchback.
I'm supposed to get the win. There's a loss because on their end, they're supposed to say that it was a decent carry. That happens, I'm supposed to get the win carry. A desync error. The main reason I knew what they were running. If it was a connection error on my end, stop. So I have no idea. The best you could do in this predicament would probably be to close your game and restart it, but because we're streaming, directly from the game, closing it will close the stream. I can't close it. I have to read this, do whatever that was. I hope I didn't just get a loss. That's really what I'm a little more concerned with, if I'm being honest. What? See, check my clip.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USA, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend, each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. John Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky looks to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the stick. Really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. That one finds his man, Ingram. Down the left sideline he goes. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike. Look is easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between a lot of those guys. They work the same route tree and they move with the football teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying to throw this from the gun. He puts some juice on it deep. And it's caught at the 25. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 49ers' 19-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The call comes in from Mike McDaniel. They want 2 here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. No hesitation. Opportunity, even if it didn't work out, pretty clear that they're not going to hesitate in this game.
Yeah, okay, nothing wrong taking that risk there, especially if you want to be the ones dictating how this game's going to be played. But trust me, with all this time left, you're going to be chasing some points the rest of the way.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. Robinson. He cuts it back right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. Take a 7 out. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the 49.
14. Dolphins 6.
Ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. This drive will start inside the 25. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 14. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
On the jump. 60.
They'll come out throwing. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And they're able to drive on. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
They did that because whatever that person was doing to their connection, they were going. I don't think I was coming out of that one with a win. So I'm grateful for whatever they did with their connection just now. It gave neither of us a loss, but it should have given them a loss. Like, if I had this recorded when getting kicked and it kept saying decent, you'd understand, but it's not. So I don't know. People should have for sure got losses.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. Madden Championship Series. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talked about team plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes
press
in
your PS
feeling
button
really good
and share your
about the
audio
week. They feel
so
really
that
good about where they
everybody
are
that's
from a game plan
on
perspective.
my screen.
Can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are suited for having success in this given game.
I need to quit. What the hell? Oh. You see, I'm losing my time. I just quit. I'm still live, so I know it ain't nothing.
He'll throw to get this. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a design. Heels down inside. 30th and 10.
A gain of 12.
Results
in a first down.
Throwing is Vic. It's made right side. It's Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly. Gain of just 3.
At the Dolphins' 28-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
To throw. Here's Vic. He's got it at the 7.
Now, should I tell you to quit and stop wasting your time? Or should I just be quiet and play the game? I fell for the okey doke. I understand. I don't know why he's so mad, y'all. He said I fell for the okey doke, and he don't even realize I called the audible, and I'm never gonna get the ball back and enjoy it.
He'll say no to the extra point.
I guess it's gonna chew clock and everything, guys.
19 Cowboys.
I'm scared.
Vic gonna look to throw. That's gonna be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0.
We could have been friends, but you're probably the loser.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Yes, sir. He told me to enjoy, y'all.
To throw right away is Vic. That'll be caught.
Josh Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
The Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll step up and run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To the air. It's Vic. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They begin with a third down and 3.
That's crazy. I couldn't jump for that big guy.
First down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll go underneath to Jacob. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now, Vic. That one complete to Johnson. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Vic. Complete to Jacobs. And that's a first down. It will be...
And the Dolphins first down.
Ready.
Throwing now. Vic moving to his right. Taking off to the pylon. He's pinned. Put down Miami. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Tyreek now to return it. Down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now this is going to be a design run.
They made me run it.
Some good footwork there. He'll take
Oh
this
my God, I saw
to
it.
the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Vic.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Vic. A huge mistake. Is intercepted.
So it's 3rd down and thing to keep the drive alive, but the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless, and that's really what he ended up being, Mike, and defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
That's the score. Our home team 14. Visitors 8.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. Mustang 19. 19 tight.
Following that pick 6. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet. First down.
The result is a first down.
60.
He'll drop to throw. Incomplete. One final chance. Does not work out. Time has expired. The flag. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
That didn't even go 10 and he touched it. They didn't touch it. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. Space to run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense. And all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now this looks like a design run. And they'll be set up now. It's the 40 with that one. Here's a designed run. There he goes again. And they get this one at the 7-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. That'll be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side.
You got your audio sharing? You got your audio sharing? Make sure your audio. I hear you. I hear you.
Something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but pick sixes in the same game. This defense is on fire.
Here we go.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff. We're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. They'll begin with a throw by Vic. And he'll let it go deep for John down on the other side of midfield.
Result is a first down.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
18 Cardinal.
At the 3-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries. The size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create. Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Running is Jacob. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Second timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Back to throw. This throw left side taken in by Johnson.
This is day one installed. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So we are through 3. Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Nobody's conceding. Nobody's conceding. Play the full quarter. Pound it, nail it, and let the clock run out. Either he did whatever this little quote unquote desync is, or something else. And I say it like that because when it desyncs and you get the loss, it tells you a completely different title. Or in other words, when it's your, in other words, my stream wouldn't still be up if it was my connection. So whatever to glitch the game so they could get a win, it's working in my favor. It's really, they're really doing something, and it really might be mine the whole time. I think if there's anything connected before I try this game again. Any extra things can be turned off. I'm gonna have to just get back on it later on tonight. Right now, there's a lot of things connected to the connection, so it might have been my connection the entire time. The main reason I was talking connection and he knew it. Like he was confident. That's why I kept saying just share your audio with, press the PS button and is what it is. We're gonna just wait till later. Probably have better competition in a sense of action. I'm sure out of this stream it's 2 hours, and I think and with the last stream it was the same 2 games took up majority of it. They wanna win. Like instead of chewing the clock and running the clock and making it a faster game, they prolong the entire game and make it longer as if they're trying to make you rage quit. But yeah, it'd be like that. Probably gonna use that last 1,000 in the next little few that I do later on tonight. Might do them in like one. Don't really have a connection. Upload the few clips that I did today that I haven't made shorts and stuff for. And see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.